Welcome back to WagerTalk.com. We've got a special video this week. Let's get ready to rumble. It is the $50,000 Golden Nugget Football Showdown. And this week, it is a heavyweight matchup. Literally, because we are the two fattest guys left in the Final Four. Bryan Leonard and myself, we're going head-to-head this week. We've advanced to the semifinals, the Final Four. One of us will be going on to battle for the championship. And I got to say, I was hoping this matchup would happen in the next round, that would be in the championship round, but the way the seeding was, it was you and me this week. So it'll be bittersweet, but I know for me, if I lose and don't advance, I will be happy that it will be you moving on to the finals.
As long as I win it.
As long as you win it.
As long as I win it. And a little background here. We've both been out here a long time, and I'm in many of these contests, and I've been to the championship 4 times against 4 different competitors. Lost all 4.
Are you the Buffalo Bills?
I am the Buffalo Bills of Las Vegas handicapping circles. It's pretty
That's ridiculous. What scares me is because you're due. You're due. I gotta get through you. And not only do I got to get through you, we got to. Brian, actually, you have a partner with you on this,
Jonathan
and we want
Rice.
to. I want to give Jonathan a shout out. I forgot to mention Jonathan on a radio show last week.
He gets pretty perturbed about that, doesn't he?
Jonathan, I know you are the brains behind it, so no problem. I had to mention that.
Well, if I'm lucky, and I'd have to be lucky to get past you this week, I may just...
In a buffet line?
Well,
No
that's not
shot
going
of
to
that.
happen, no. But if it happens, I'm thinking about having Jonathan come in and give out the plays as a little change-up.
Oh, for the radio show.
I haven't talked to him about it yet.
There you
I'm
go.
thinking about throwing that little curve.
Maybe we'll bring him in and have him do a guest appearance with us on a video.
We may do that. We may do that.
So.
But it's interesting. The show is on ESPN 1100 here in Las Vegas on Fridays, normally at 2 p.m. Pacific. This week's going to be delayed because of the the UCLA game.
UCLA game, yeah.
I don't know who would rather listen to that than us talk sports betting. But the hosts of that show are Matt Yeomans, who's the sports gambling writer for the Las Vegas Review-Journal, and Dave Koken, a veteran handicapper out here in Las Vegas. And on the show, sometimes they have Jimmy Vaccaro, legendary sportsbook manager out here in Las Vegas at the South Point. And he's a very generous man. And he gives out, for like when he's on the Monday Night Football, they'll give out, if you can win the parlay or whatever on the Monday Night Football game, he gives out, dinner in the steakhouse and things. They threw it differently this week, and they said, since there's 4 people in the contest, they said if you called in and you picked one person got this opportunity, you picked the winner of the contest, you can win dinner, I believe it was in the steakhouse. Just curious, who do you think they picked in that contest?
I didn't look. I didn't even know they did that. The only reason I'm mentioning it is because he picked me in this contest. So now Jonathan and I have a lot of pressure on us. Nice.
I was thinking about just letting you win, because you're my buddy.
Yeah.
I can't do it now because this guy's steak dinner is based on it.
Did Tony Miller, the director?
He did not put out lines this year.
Yeah,
he put out lines last year. Bad. I thought it was crazy. And the guy that was the long shot won it all. Yeah. I said originally, I just take the dog in every matchup.
Yep, there you go. Well, the one thing for you guys, the format of the Golden Nugget contest, and there's a lot of contests around town. The other contest that everybody talks about is the Super Contest. What used to be the Hilton, it's now Westgate. They're totally different contests, and I don't want to take anything away from the Super Contest, but Brian, the Super Contest is a combination of handicapping and game theory, okay? Because what they do is they put out a line on Wednesday, and that line is set in stone.
Yes.
And we know that lines change from Wednesday to Sunday, and too often, and last week was an absolute perfect example, everybody was on the Jets in the contest because the game got moved from Buffalo to Detroit, so the line in the contest was 4.5, and then it ended up being 2.5, and everybody, there's 2 points of value there, where positive EV, we got to take that, and that's a whole nother discussion. Sometime me and you will do a video on, do you want a good number or do you want a good bet? And there's differences, and we'll debate that. But it becomes game theory. And when I say now game theory is because everybody that's on the upper end are going to take the game that they know everybody's going to do because they're either going to win it or everybody's going to lose it. Now, if you're needing to make up ground, the smart play would have been to take Buffalo, just because now it's a double factor. If the Jets do lose, all those people lost and you gained a win. It's like, moving 2 spots instead of 1. And it becomes down to a game. Whereas the football, the Golden Nugget contest, we go in on Friday. Me and you will be there at the same time. They freeze the odds board at noon.
Right.
And they print out the odds right down the line on all of the games. And we go to the window and make 7 bets, just like anybody would do walking to the window. And that is our number for the game. And it was a $3,000 entry fee, and it's a $50,000 prize pool. And I think it is the truest, purest form of contest in Vegas, because you're making 7 picks, I'm making 7 picks, and we're weighting them like we were betting more money on, the 7 plays, and it's who has the best week moves on.
Yeah, and they seeded the top 4, and myself and Scott Kellen, excellent NFL handicapper, both had 11-3 records. In fact, all 4 of the guys in the finals have won their best bet.
Yep.
8-0 on best bet. So you want to tune in on this show on ESPN Radio, 1100 in Vegas, and it'll be on the internet also.
All right. Well, Bryan, truly, I do wish you the best of luck. If it's not me, I hope it's you, and go all the way. And I am proud of the fact that either way, WagerTalk.com is going to have a contestant in the finals of the Golden Nugget contest.
And just to let you know, I will be betting your plays as a hedge in the contest, so I hope you also have a good day. I hope I go 7-0, you go 6-0-1, and that'd be awesome.
Nice guy. All right, that's it for this week, guys. Thanks for listening to us chirp about the contest. But it is something to be proud of, and I'm happy that we have 2 of the 4 in the finals. We'll update you next week on which one of us is happy and which one of us is sad.
By the way, we are only the 2 Las Vegas handicappers that are in the Final 4. One is a sports bettor, and one lives in Minnesota.
There you go. All right, let's see what happens. All right, he's Bryan Leonard. I'm Marco D'Angelo. We'll be back next week with more winners here at WagerTalk.com.